With the 3-goal handicap, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Brad Alexander. At number 2 from Argentina, 8 goals, Juan Martin Zavaleta. At number 3, 8 goals from Argentina, Christian Laprida. And at the number 4 spot, 3-goal handicap, Christian Zimmerman. That's Stepenwolf, ladies and gentlemen. And now the formidable opposition, White Birch Farms. At number 1, 0 handicap, Juan Jose Boot. At number 2, from Mexico with the white helmet, here he is, 8 goals, Carlos Gresida. And here is the 10-goal handicap player, ladies and gentlemen, Argentines, Gonzalo Pierres. And the patron of the side, 4 goals, Peter Brandt. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, both teams lining up with 22 goals handicap, which is the maximum. I think it would be fair to say that today we'll be seeing a very fast and open game. These teams are known for their depth in horses, and they're going to be out there flying. Let's see, the referee's ready, timekeeper's ready, goal judge is ready, and we're all set to play. This is championship time, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Gucci Cup International Final. Umpires Seth Herndon and Daniel Gonzalez giving last-minute words with the players, and we're off and running. And as usual, we're going to ask you to pick out a team or pick out a colour, because right away, here comes, looking for the team in the white, it's Brad Alexander picking up for Stepenwolf now. Number 3 coming in, it's going to be Christian Laprida with a little push shot, downfield. Christian at number 4 going for the next shot. Up towards the back line, Christian trying to get his tail shot in. There it is, turns it inside nicely. White Birch blasting it away. Now then, it's White Birch on the move. This is Carlos Gresida from Mexico. And look at this young man fly. He's off and running. Excellent control, can hit the ball anywhere. Carlos Gresida on the move down towards the south goal. Back comes Christian Laprida. There is the approach shot, Christian coming in, whips it away, and right away we have a whistle from umpire Seth Herndon. And so, as you can see, that was very fast. The opening couple of minutes, a couple of moves were very quick, and this is what you can expect to see all afternoon. White Birch. Not happy with the approach. Provided the player does not actually attempt to strike the ball or swing at it, then he can come around again. What he's trying to do is to get that horse to arrive exactly at the right spot, at the right second, to give him the benefit. There it is, it's along the ground. Christian Laprida coming off, but it's through for the goal. So right away we have a quick goal just inside the upright, and it's 1-0 with White Birch out in front. Can we see a 1 on the scoreboard, please? Scoreboard, thank you. And here we go, a back shot from Pierres. Christian Laprida turning the play once, out in front of J.J. Boot. Christian now for Stepenwolf, gets the bouncing ball, but back comes the opposing number 3, going for the back shot. Setting up, here we go with number 2 now. It's Mexico's Carlos Gresida. Back comes Christian Zimmerman trying to ride him out, but look at this young man's pony. He's out in front by half a length already. There's the attempted second shot. Reaching back, pushing towards the goal. He's found a beautiful goal. A tremendous goal by young Carlos Gresida. Under pressure from the defending player Christian Zimmerman. Remember, when he started to chase that ball, he was behind the defending player. Instead of being pressured and ridden off, he somehow got to the goal and pushed it through, and it's 2. Umpire not happy with the lineup. They have to be behind that marker on the field, or at least 5 yards away at the time the umpire releases the ball. Now then, J.J. Boot at number 1. This is Christian Laprida with a back shot, downfield. Who's going to pick up the play? It's Alfonso Pierres picking up the loose ball from number 2. Pierres, downfield, Gonzalo. Back comes the defending player, it's Christian Laprida, getting set with an inside back shot. Turning it around the corner, here comes young Brad Alexander. Called off the play. Brad, Juan Martin Zavaleta coming down to the whip now. That's Christian coming back to cover. 2 players, both overriding as Gonzalo comes in. Looks up, decides to hit the ball forward. Then setting up his number 2. Going to the whip again. Christian Laprida watching for that next shot, and there it is at 90 degrees, pushing each other against the boards. This is Carlos Gresida. Ball bouncing. Christian, no chance for a shot. Back comes Juan Martin Zavaleta. He fakes the shot. Pushing once, gets behind 3 players. Looking good. Is he going to get hooked? Partially hooked. Juan Martin, but up comes number 2 for White Birch. 2 players coming together as very quickly, number 3 coming in very quickly, and the umpire's whistling. Championship, ladies and gentlemen, both teams starting off equally handicapped. Now then, Peter Brandt unable to pick up the play. Little push there by Juan Martin, sending away Brad. Brad unable to pick up that little bouncing ball as number 3 comes in. Now then, there's a fine looking shot up to the halfway line. Coming back is Christian Laprida to cover the back door if he can, but it's the 10-goal player stroking away, looking absolutely superb now. He's got a little room to move. There's the approach shot inside the 10-yard, setting up his number 1, JJ Boot. Goes for the shot, but he's unable to complete it. Watch for this miracle shot. There it is, but it's just wide. It's wide. Remember the goal judge, when he waves the flag beneath his waist, means it's wide, and when it's up, Christian Laprida, 8 goals from Argentina. Coming down is a little challenge from JJ Boot, who steals the ball from him now. Going for the tail shot. Wait a moment. Christian Laprida wearing the dark helmet. Coming in for Stepenwolf. Christian gives that a good ride down to the 60-yard line. Nice defensive play by number 3, Pierres. And here comes JJ Boot. But wait a moment, it's going to be Carlos Cressida pushing a little shot, looking for the long ball. There it is, nicely taken out of the air by Laprida. All in one nice stroke. There's Christian Zimmerman's shot. Juan Martin Zavaleta now pushing. He's trying to coax this fellow in front to cross the line and may even draw a foul. We'll see. Now then, he's called off the play. There's the lob forward. Can Juan Martin get to the ball before Peter Brandt? Peter Brandt's coming back, looking for the shot. Here's a chance for Stepenwolf, but the ball is cleared up to the side. The ball's still in play as Brad Alexander looks over the shoulder. JJ Boot coming in, gives him a bump. Up comes Peter Brandt. Brandt off the boards. Now, Christian Laprida getting set. Trying to work his way around. Goes for the tail shot. A beautiful shot inside. Who's going to pick it up? It's Christian Zimmerman. 2 Christians down here. Christian Zimmerman at number 4 coming into the attack. Tries the next shot. And Juan Martin Zavaleta now getting set. Backs away. Up comes number 3. Here's a through ball from the Mexican player, Carlos Cressida, but it's Christian Zimmerman with a fine, strong back shot. Now then, a chance for Brad Alexander. 2 men coming close. Brad once on the near side, unable to pick it up. There's the back shot into the oncoming pony of Juan Martin Zavaleta. There's a period of time lasting anywhere from 7 to 7.5 minutes. And here we go. JJ Boot, Juan Jose Boot from Argentina. Up comes number 3, takes it on the near side. That's the left-hand side of the pony. We have a late whistle on the play. Let's wait and see what happens right here. Bottom line of all of this is that a penalty has been awarded to Stepenwolf. And there's the shot, strong, but it's wide. Okay, so they drop it down on the back line. Coming away will be Peter Brandt. Brad Alexander coming over to challenge. Trying forcing Peter to hit a little off collar. There's the near side shot now. Up comes Brad Alexander, but Peter Brandt coming through. The ball is turned. Pierres comes in, but it's right in front of Juan Martin Zavaleta. There's the shot. It's up and it's through, and it's 2 goals to 1. So goals to 1 in chukker number 1. Umpire Hernan again asking him to line up, please, behind the mark at the center field. The umpire will then bowl the ball in underhand right down the middle. Now that's Christian Laprida. Number 2, Juan Martin Zavaleta. The opposing number 2, Carlos Cressida, opening up the play for his number 3. This is the 10-goal handicap player, one of the finest players in the world today. Hits that ball strongly and it's out of play. We hope you're okay. Paramedic, please. Do we need a paramedic down there? Yes, we do. Paramedics, please, to the sideline. Okay, we're going to hold this for a second. The lady is being taken off, ladies and gentlemen. You can please go back to your seats. We're awfully sorry about this. Paramedics, please, would you come to the booth immediately down in front of the presentation trophy? Awfully tough luck to get hit with that, but we'd appreciate it if everybody would stand back to give everyone a chance to continue. Our score is 2-1. Chucker number 1 with approximately 15 seconds until the first horn. Now, breaking away from the pack, it's Christian Laprida, followed up nicely by Brad Alexander with the through ball. Back comes Peter Brandt, goes for the back shot. Christian recovering nicely. He may have a shot at goal. Look for the next shot. Deflected off the pony. Up comes Pierres. There's the horn, so that'll conclude the Chucker, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2-1, the championship afternoon. We'll be back for action in our second Chucker in just a little while. Up comes Christian Laprida looking for the back shot, but Pierres leaves it to Peter Brandt, who hits a pretty good ball. Now, coming to the boards. 5 or 6 players all together, pretty high speed. Peter Brandt gives a little bump here, pick up nicely by Carlos Laprida, but look out, here comes JJ Boot, he's away. Boot on the move for White Birch Farms. Boot coming in for a second attempt. There's a ride-off situation. Peter Brandt sweeping a nice neck ball downfield, right there at the 60-yard line. Christian Laprida turns first, coming in, drops behind JJ Boot. Now, Christian, once, twice, 3, 4 times, going for the long shot, cuts it inside, and here comes Juan Martin Zavaleta. Stepenwolf working up to the north end of the field, the south end rather. Stepenwolf on the move. This is Stepenwolf still pushing down towards that goal. Back comes Peter Brandt, goes for the near side shot and gets it away. And this is Pierres backing it away. Nice pick up here by Pierres, but wait a moment, we hear a whistle from the field. Stepenwolf, a free shot from 40 yards out. Anyhow, it's 2-1. This is Christian Laprida for Stepenwolf. There's the shot, and it's through for the goal, and it's now tied up at 2 goals apiece. 15, maybe 18 goals this afternoon, maybe even the championship game is ended. Again, the umpire calling for the teams to line up. Remember, they're hyped up to get to the ball. They're anxious. They're ready to do it. Now then, Christian Laprida comes out of the pack, goes for the back shot over the halfway line. In comes Juan Martin, takes it on the near side. Brad Alexander looking to take a player, but it's Peter Brandt with the back shot. Here's the 10-goal player again. Gonzalo Pierres. Back comes Brad to cover. Gonzalo's on the move. Look at that pony. It's effortless. And he knocks it out of the air. A brilliant play. Now then, slowing things down as Brad comes into cover. Gonzalo, a little finesse. Watch for the next shot. Getting set. Pushing it once. Getting set. Back comes a defending player. But Gonzalo still holding on. There's the unleashing of the next shot right across the goal. It's a little too strong. And so it'll be a knock-in from the south end of the field. Score remains at 2 goals each. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like for you to pick a team or pick a colour. Pick the farm or pick Stepenwolf. But either way, let's get into this thing and enjoy ourselves even more, because we don't often see 2 great teams going at it on championship day like this. Now, look at that beautiful play by Christian Laprida. He's got a man in his hip pocket. Christian still maintaining to play. He's out in front by a length. Christian's long ball down towards the goal. It's dropping down towards the goal. It's a little strong, but it's wide. A brilliant play by Christian Laprida. Tremendous play. He's got a player literally in his pocket, and he bangs that ball 4 or 5 times and finally bangs it with about a 100-yard shot. Tremendous play. Peter Brandt hitting off the back line. These 2 teams are here to do it this afternoon. Christian with the back shot, intercepted by Pierres, who goes with the back shot now. Christian Zimmerman coming up. Zimmerman in the maroon helmet. Christian Laprida going around the outside. Christian getting set, called off the play. There's the shot. Juan Martin into the defending player. 2 players coming together, but it's Gonzalo Pierres at number 3 for White Birch. Gonzalo going in a circle, getting room to move. Now accelerates away, fakes the shot. Juan Martin Zavaleta right with him. This is Gonzalo Pierres, the 10-goal player, unable to pick it up cleanly, but here comes Peter Brandt to clean it up. There's the attempted through ball. Returning first will be Christian Laprida against the boards. This is Christian right there looking for the through ball, but it's Carlos Gracida. Christian going through once, twice. There's the ball, but number 2, Juan Martin, may have a shot here. Coming in, are we going to see the hook? There's the partial hook. From Mexico, this is Carlos Gracida with a beautifully hit ball over the heads of the defending players, and it's Christian Zimmerman. He's got number 4 coming back. There's the little tail shot. Beautiful play! What about that? Unbelievable eye these fellas have got here this afternoon. And now, Carlos Cressida coming in. Takes a bump from Brad Alexander. Brad with a nice shot around the corner. This could be it now. It's Stepenwolf going to the north goal. It's going to be Christian Laprida. Are we going to see him unleash one of those long shots? Or will he pass this ball? Or can he get a shot in? There's the shot. It's rolling up to the goal. Rolling, but it looks as though it's going to be wide. Now then, Peter Brandt off the back line for White Birch Farms. There's the inside little shot as Pierres has to turn. Reaches, recovers nicely, and sets off diagonally across the field. There's a nice stroking shot now. Number 2 coming in on the play, but he's going to be called off the play. There's the third shot downfield, and it's still Gonzalo Pierres. Again, another through ball for the Mexican. Here comes Carlos. Nice play. Carlos in front of goal. He's got it, and he's through for the goal. Goal number 3. Carlos Cressida. Chucker number 2, the second of 6 chuckers. Now then, Christian Laprida tries to dig it out. A back shot from Pierres to Carlos. Up comes number 3 now, but the ball is taken. Juan Martin Zavaleta with the back shot. Gonzalo, an attempted knock out of the air, but look out, here comes JJ Boot at number 1. JJ's called off the play. Look for the long shot, but not too much on the play is Stepenwolf. Find themselves in possession now. And Stepenwolf in the white. Brad Alexander quickly trying to come into the play, but up comes number 2. This is Juan Martin. There's the through ball. Peter Brandt well back to arrive on the scene first for White Birch. Gets in the little back shot. It's a loose ball now as number 3 comes in. This is Pierres. Gonzalo. Looking good, makes it look so easy. Pick up on the near side, beautiful timing. Christian Laprida comes for the hook, but Gonzalo comes out of it. And Christian goes for the back shot now. Brad Alexander, does he have a play? Up comes Carlos Cressida. Looks for the inside shot. Christian intercepts nicely on the near side. Now, Brad Alexander's going to goal. There's the through ball, but again, Peter Brand in good position to defend. Whips it away with the next shot. Out towards the boards. Now, Brad Alexander going over to challenge. There's the ball out of play. And so they won't be able to get it away. Our score is 3-2, and we'll be back in a little while for our third chukker. It's 3-2, and it's White Birch in the green, Stepenwolf in. We'll start with the throw-in from the east sideline. And let's see, right away on the grey pony, it looks like Brad Alexander. Brad trying to get there, and a whistle on the play. There's the shot, it's up and it's through for the goal, so it's tied up now at 3 goals apiece. 3 goals apiece. A 10-minute break, and you're entitled to go and get yourself a drink or a program, or maybe visit the souvenir shop, or just go walk on the field if you like and tread in some of the divots and say hello to some of your friends. In the meantime, the game is tied up at 3 goals apiece, and this is Carlos Cressida. Carlos has called off the play, a strong shot into the side of Juan Martin Zavaleta. Christian Laprida unable to get to that play. JJ Boot coming in, and just as Juan Martin Zavaleta was coming in quickly, in at number 3 for Stepenwolf. A little lofted ball, waiting for it to drop is JJ Boot. Coming in to pick it up, however, is Carlos Cressida. This is Christian Laprida with the maroon helmet at number 4, having to come back to pick up number 2, but it's Christian again. Laprida with the tail shot. Brad Alexander on the grey pony, this chukker. But apparently the umpires have whistled again, and we're going to have another penalty shot. Peter Brandt for White Birch Farms. Coming in for a second shot. Gets past Brad Alexander. This is Pierres. Deflected off the pony. Brad picks it up on the near side, the left-hand side of the pony. Tries to break away to create a little room, but back comes number 2, Carlos Cressida, already looking over the shoulder for a man to pass to. Nicely taken out of the air by Juan Martin Zavaleta. Juan Martin on the move now for Stepenwolf. They got an extra man downfield. Peter Brandt going back to cover, but look at this very fast pony. It's a horse race to the north goal. There's the approach shot. It looks like Juan Martin may get the shot away. It's up, and it's through for the goal. A brilliant goal from Juan Martin Zavaleta. He's got here, and a super accurate eye, splits the uprights from a sharp angle, and now it's 4-3, and Stepenwolf. Now then, Christian Laprida goes for the back shot, gets it away. Turning is Peter Brandt. Up comes Juan Martin. The umpires, both of them, right there on the play, if you'd like to get involved. And here we go, Christian Laprida getting fired up after that great goal from his number 2. There's the near side back shot. It's a loose ball as number 3 comes back to cover. It's Pierres cracking that ball away. We're at the 60-yard line. Now then, and another whistle from... Again, they're going to the referee in third man, Howard Hipwood, who confirms the penalty. Peter Brandt here. Gonzalo Pierres. Going to the whip is Carlos Gracida. Just called off the play for a moment. Brad Alexander with the back shot. Here comes Peter Brandt. But number 3 taking it away across the field. Unleashing a shot, trying to find Peter Brandt. And here he comes. Can he get the shot in? Partially hooked and knocked away all in one beautiful motion. Now then, nice little horsemanship right there. That's an official bump and a ride-off. Now then, looking for the player to come away. It's JJ Boot going for his next shot. He's got enough room to move inside the 60. There's his shot down towards the goal, and it's through for the goal. He's found it, and it's 4 goals apiece now. JJ Boot just breaking out of the pack and punching it away between the uprights for the goal, and it's tied up at 4 goals apiece. Again, they're changing ends. Remember, the clock continues, ladies and gentlemen, unless we hear the umpire's whistle. When the whistle is heard, that's when the clock is stopped. Now, it's Christian Laprida on the move, down to that north goal. Peter Brandt coming in, getting set for the tail shot, unable to pick it up. Brad looking for the loose ball. Up comes Brad Alexander, but 2 players together prohibits him from getting in his shot. As we see JJ Boot coming in, but it's a back shot from Juan Martin. No contact from Peter Brandt. There's a next shot up to the goal, and it's just going to be wide. That was Christian Laprida with a... Remarkable athletes, these people, and to think of it, they have to combine so well with their horses. Now then, here we go. And it's White Birch this time on the move. White Birch downfield, Christian Zimmerman coming back to cover for the back shot and gets it away. Up comes number 2. It's Carlos Gracida. They're hooking and slashing. Carlos, brilliant play here, coming out of the way of 2 players, keeping the ball right there where he needs it, and serves up the pass to number 1, JJ Boot, who has to check up for just a second. Boot pushing it forward. Here's Carlos Gracida getting in his shot. Up comes JJ Boot, but it's Juan Martin who whips it away. Here's number 3 with the first time shot. He's rolling up to the goal. It's taken off the goal by his own man. Can you believe it? Accidentally, the pony prevented the ball from going through. As we see number 3 trying to bring that ball away. Now then, up comes number 3, turning the play, but we have a whistle. This team's horses actually prevented that ball from going through, and the shot, of course, was hit by Gonzalo Pierres. Formula 405, Palm Beach Polo's official. And so thank you again to another fine sponsor, Christian Laprida. 8-goal handicap from Argentina, coming in now, tries to get behind JJ Boot. JJ, the initials Juan Jose, coming in, picks it up on the near side. He's inside the 60-yard line already, going down to the goal. He's got a very sharp angle shot. Tries to keep it in play. Is it still in play? Apparently it is. They're going to have to play it. Up comes number 3 to challenge, but it's Peter Brandt whipping it away. Correction, that's Peter Brandt getting onto that play, out towards the sideboards now. Juan Martin Zavaleta, number 2 for Stepenwolf. Nicely coming around. Can he keep the ball in play, and can he get behind and get the shot in? Whipped away by number 3. Now, jostling for position at the boards. Cannot get in the near side, has to change direction, tries the next shot. Pierres will have to play this ball, and he does, away out towards the boards, but Christian Laprida still hanging in there, trying to poach a loose ball. Christian looks down, unleashes the shot, deflected off the pony. Up comes Juan Martin Zavaleta. Here comes number 2, but he's unable to get to the play. Brad Alexander now. Can he get a shot in? Wait a moment. Daniel Gonzalez and Seth Herndon, the officials. And the highlight of this fabulous afternoon on Saturday, March the 10th, will round, and the winning post will be in front of the grandstand. How about that? And here we go. The score is tied at 4 goals apiece. There's a little through ball for JJ Boot if he can get to the shot. Takes it on the near side. Looking again. Christian Zimmerman, can he make the play? But it's Juan Martin Zavaleta who gets it away. Good play, good defensive play. This is Brad Alexander coming away now. Brad Alexander on that beautiful grey pony. He's got to make it on his own. Unlucky, deflected against the boards now. This is number 3. Gonzalo Perez. Gonzalo punches it downfield. Juan Martin. Christian Zimmerman across the field. Now we're off again. As Brad Alexander gathers that ball, working his way out to the boards now. Just inside the halfway line, there's a fine-looking ball. As he hit it out? No. Back comes Peter Brandt on an equally fast pony. These guys are shaping up now. Too bad. The ball is left back there as number 3 comes in. Perez leaning way out and gets a nice return pass. But wait a moment. It looks as though Christian Laprida coming in, gets behind the opposing number 3. Are we going to see one of those magic shots? There it is, but it's partially deflected. This is Perez now. Perez turning the ball. That's the 30-second haul. We're into up to 30 seconds and counting back. If the ball goes out of play, a penalty is given or a goal is scored, it'll end the chukker right there. Now then, there's the long ball. Here's a chance for these guys to go out in front. And it's a nice approach shot from Carlos Gracida. A bit of an angle. He's already at 40 yards. There's the shot, rolling up to the goal, and he's found it, and it's 5 goals to 4. What about that? 5-4. What a nice way to end the chukker. And so that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a 10-minute break, and you're welcome to go onto the field and pick up some of our souvenir gifts or get yourself a drink, and we'll be...
Don't you go away. Don't you go away. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to come out of the safety zone area, please. Everyone behind the hedgerow, if you will. Can you please come back from the boards, children? Because we're about to start our second half. And we are, in fact, off and running. White Birch with a nice clearing shot by Peter Brandt. Carlos Gracida. Brad Alexander checking up now against the boards. Carlos having to leave the field. Turning the play, Carlos Gracida again. Juan Martin Zavaleta tries to get in the back shot. Up comes number 3. This is Perez. Trying to get it away from the boards. Pony treads on the ball, but Perez is not worried. He hits it anyhow. Coming in for the next shot, a beautiful approach shot right there. Here's a chance for number 2. First time shot to the ball. Up to the goal now, here comes Christian Laprida. This could possibly be a breakaway situation occurring for Stepenwolf. Now then, Brad Alexander is going deep. There's the long ball. Peter Brandt in good position to clear. Gets it away with a nice back shot. Juan Martin Zavaleta, however, intercepts as Carlos Gracida has no play. There's the through ball. Who's going to pick it up? Peter Brandt getting set. Goes for the back shot. Knocked out of the air by Gracida. Picked up by Juan Martin. Juan Martin, if he can get in front, he's going to go. Juan Martin's shot is wide. White Birch Farm out in front. Peter Brandt knocking in. Peter whips it behind Brad Alexander. Nice pick up here by Perez. JJ Boot at number 1. Christian Zimmerman with the back shot. Juan Martin Zavaleta. But a whistle from the field by a controllable horse, or possibly a player to make adjustment. and it looks as though they like to turn around. We'll be all set. White Birch from the halfway line. It's 150 yards to the goal from this point. And this is Peter Brandt. Peter pushing it downfield to Gonzalo Pierres, who hits a nice approach shot, dropping at the 40-yard line. JJ Boot coming in onto it. Christian Laprida, nice back shot. Up to Juan Martin Zavaleta. But it's Pierres again, cutting that ball beautifully inside for Carlos Gracida, who's coming in. Carlos is looking dangerous here, pushing, shoving. There's the shot. It's through for the goal, and it's 6-4. So White Birch out in front by a couple, 6 goals to 4. Okay, JJ Boot again out of the pack first. Back comes Christian Zimmerman, but JJ's out in front with a fine-looking horse. Christian Zimmerman, no play. Laprida, however, backs it away. 2 men in defence to cover the back door. That's Carlos Gracida. The ball dropping there for Peter Brandt, but look out, 2 men coming through in white. Laprida trying to find Brad Alexander, and he does at the halfway line. Brad's shot forward nicely. Brad Alexander making a run to the south goal. Back comes Carlos Gracida. Brad pushing forward. Here's a chance for Brad Alexander. A little shot rolling up to the goal. Has he found it? Yes, he has. What a nice goal. Brad Alexander with a fine goal. A beautiful individual effort there by Brad Alexander. Very fine approach shots. And it's 6-5. Now then. Number 3 right there to his number 4, but it's going to be Christian Laprida with a little belly shot. Brad Alexander seems to be in good position to receive the pass, and there it is. Gonzalo looking over the shoulder saying, where are you? And here we go, it's Brad Alexander. He may even this game up. Brad at 40 yards, 30 yards, can he get the shot? He's up. Is it through for the goal? It's tied up at 6 goals apiece. The umpire waiting for them to line up correctly. Now then, number 3 is Pierres. JJ Boot on the near side. JJ Boot again. Carlos Gracida through ball. JJ picks it up. Back comes the defending player. It's Christian Laprida. They're hooking and pushing each other. Juan Martin Zavaleta. This is Peter Brandt. Peter has no play. Brad looking for the long ball. Pierres, a back shot at the boards. And here comes number 2, Carlos Gracida. He's hit a first-time lob approach to the ball, to the goal. Back comes number 4, going for the near side back shot up to the back line. Wait a moment, it's whipped away right there. So, as we look for Pierres. Pierres checking up comes Brad Alexander. Pierres comes up with the ball, strokes it once, looks down, takes a first-time shot, whips it across the goal face now. Christian Laprida should arrive on the scene first for Stepenwolf, gets it away, and this is Juan Martin Zavaleta and Christian Laprida at the boards. Now then, waiting to come out of the play is Juan Martin, but he's hooked by Pierres. Pierres makes the turn, looking good now for White Birch. Pierres pushing, correction, that's Carlos Laprida. Carlos working towards the goal, but up comes the defending player, and it looks as though Brad Alexander's down there. Alexander looking good from here. Back comes Peter Brandt. Pierres with a tail shot. Christian Laprida in front of 2 men and gets away a nice shot there, but it's going to be Peter Brandt intercepting here for White Birch. Christian Zimmerman around the corner. 2 or 3 players going together expecting a whistle, but no whistle. Ball dropping as Juan Martin goes for the next shot. This is Pierres. Gonzalo tries a first-time shot. Look at that shot. Can you believe it? And it's wide. Unbelievable shot there. Picking it up and hitting it in one. There is no official timeout for this. And right away, there's a fine-looking ball from Christian Laprida. And it's Brad trying to get away again. Here comes Juan Martin. Nice dead stop right there. Look at that unbelievable stop by Pierres. Now, these horses are quite something else this afternoon. Now, up comes number 1. He has no play. A whipping next shot, doesn't go as far as he would like it as Pierres comes in. Peter Brandt now. They're hooking and slashing at the ball. Looks as though Pierres is nicely hooked by Brad. And here comes JJ Boot, but Christian Zimmerman back in good time to defend. Getting set. Tucks it away. Christian Laprida. Juan Martin Zavaleta jumps on the right side of this ball now. Up comes Juan Martin. Peter Brandt coming back to defend. Peter goes for the back shot, partial deflection now. This is Carlos Gracida. Carlos coming in. He's hooked right there. And here comes number 3, keeping the play flowing. Downfield, just a few seconds, 30-second horn. There's a hook right there as number 1, Brad Alexander, comes in. Turns it downfield. Juan Martin trying to come in. We're into 30 seconds overtime now. This is number 3 up to Carlos Gracida. Carlos getting set on the grey pony. Tries to find the goal. We have just a few seconds remaining. Can he get the shot in? He may come up with it yet. Right in front of goal. There's the push shot. Has he found it? Yes, he has. It's through for the goal. And it's 7 goals to 6, ladies and gentlemen. An hour. It's a lot of fun, and there'll be some added spec. And Sotheby Park Burnett Incorporated as our sponsors for that. Now this is chukker number 5. The score remains tight at 7 goals to 6. You'll be amazed how much more enjoyable this game is if you really get interested or try to support one team or the other. And give them your support as they come by. In the meantime, it's Carlos Gracida with a long looping shot down to the 40-yard line, being ridden out by Christian Zimmerman. Back comes number 2. There's a first-time shot from Pierres, however, and it's just going to go wide. And so it'll be a knock-in. This is Christian Laprida. It's a pretty good ball. Coming through will be Brad Alexander. There's the back shot. Whipping past Juan Martin. Christian Laprida and a whistle for umpire Seth Herndon. 40 yards. More about that in a moment as we see. Gonzalo Pierres. Coming in, hits the shot, and is it through? It's through for the goal, and it's 8 goals to 6. Up to Christian Laprida. Here's Juan Martin Zavaleta now. Waiting for his man, holding it back just deliberately. Looking for the through ball. There is the through ball. Brad having to check up. Here comes Peter Brandt. Takes it on the near side. Peter again on the near side, but do we hear a whistle? Yes, we do. Oh, ball will be remaining in the south end of the field this time. Christian Laprida coming in from 60 yards out. Correction, 40 yards out. Bangs it up to the goal, and it's through for the goal, and it's 8 goals to 7. Okay, so it's back to the lineup. Umpire, again, not happy with the way they line up, and finally releasing that ball. This is Pierres coming around the outside. Pierres, the man with the hot blood and the cool mind. Coming in with the near side back shot is Christian Zimmerman. 2 or 3 players coming together. There's a hook, but it's Pierres picking it up. He's out to about 70 yards now coming in. The pace picking up a little bit. Here's a loose chance for 40 yards from Peter Brandt with a chance to go to goal. Watching it up to the goal line. Hits the pony. Still in play. Look for this angle shot. Here's Pierres. Keeps it in. And let's see. Wait a moment. Was there a whistle before? Yes, apparently it was. And Wellesley. So there you are. So for those of you croquet fans, the Palm Beach Polo and Country Club this afternoon. And so Christian Laprida with a fine looking ball dropping right there at the 60-yard line. Who's going to come through? It looks like Peter Brandt with a little neck shot. JJ Boot coming around, but let's see. There's the attempted back shot from Brad Alexander. Field. This is number 2, Carlos Gracida, trying to get away a long shot. Christian Laprida coming in now. Getting set, the near side tail shot. Pierres returns the pass downfield as Christian Zimmerman now, finding himself having to clear that away. Out to the boards now. Pierres again. Brad Alexander trying to pick up this loose ball. They're just outnumbering that player now. Here we go, and there's the long ball through, but it's Peter Brandt looking over the shoulder. Coming in. Goes for the shot, but it's into the oncoming chest of the pony. Now, turning. Carlos downfield. Carlos Gracida. JJ Boot getting set. He's going to look for the next shot. There it is, down to the goal. Trying to keep it in play, but it's out of play. Just one goal separating these two teams in the Gucci Cup International Championship Day. Now, Carlos downfield to his number 3, Pierres, getting set, unable to make contact with the ball. This is Juan Martin serving up a little pass. Unlucky into the back of the oncoming play. Here's a chance for Pierres now. Pierres, little shot. It looks though he's found the goal. Rolling, and it's through for the goal. And it's 9 goals to 7. And so again, active clubs in all of sport. I believe there are only 3 active players with a 10-goal handicap in the world today, ladies and gentlemen, and we have them all playing here at the Palm Beach Polo Club. Now, Peter Brandt. Number 2 is Carlos Gracida. Christian Zimmerman. Sorry, that was Christian Laprida. Downfield, here's a chance now for Brad Alexander. Checking up at the 60-yard line, allowing number 3 to come through. That's Pierres. Now it's a loose ball. J.J. Boot coming through. Coming in again is Juan Martin Zavaleta. Peter Brandt tries to pick it up, but it's met first time here by Pierres coming through very quickly. He's coming through from the back of the pack and still coming into challenge. Now, Brad Alexander turning, looking for the next shot, and there it is. The ball between he and the boards now. Brad tries to get it out of there, and he does. Peter Brandt rides him out. Going for the near side pickup is Carlos Gracida. A couple of players coming through now. It's Pierres giving a little muscle with a ride-off. Christian Laprida breaks away. Christian's got some room to move now. Laprida, he can unleash a shot on you. Coming through, and he's hooked right there. Zimmerman, no contact. Juan Martin Zavaleta, just enough time to turn. Partially intercepted. Up comes Carlos again. Going for the shot. Here's a chance for Christian Zimmerman. He's going for the first-time shot. Down to the goal. Peter Brandt stops. Christian Zimmerman with a shot, and it's through for the goal. It's 9 goals to 8. Christian Zimmerman. And so, 2 players from Stepenwolf getting off very quickly, taking that moment or two to come in with new ponies. We have about a minute remaining in this part of our presentation. And come over and meet the players. Shake hands with them, get an autograph from them if you wish. In the meantime, the game is far from over as Carlos Gracida reaches back. Gets a little piece onto the mallet now, onto the ball. And another whistle by Daniel Gonzalez. And so it's 9 goals to 8. But give us a call at the Polo Club and find out who's playing. And here we go. Downfield from Christian Zimmerman. This is number 3, Pierres, trying to unleash the long shot. There's the back shot from Christian Zimmerman. Picked up here by Carlos Gracida. Carlos now, he's got to make a run for it on his own. There's no one downfield, but look at that pony stretching out. And look at that, unbelievable. Trying to pick it up at high speed as Christian Laprida waits for that ball to drop right there as we see Brad coming in. Just a few seconds remaining. That's the 30-second horn now. Number 2 trying to come through is Carlos Gracida going for the next shot. There's the first-time shot downfield. It's rolling up to the back line. And so our score is 9 to 8 at the end of 5 chukkers, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back for chukker number 6 in a couple of minutes. Pictures in that tournament by a score of 7 goals to 4. Anybody betting it'll go into sudden death overtime, I wonder. This will be, if it does, it'll be the 4th time this season. And so we're going to start off with a knock-in from the south end of the field, and it'll be Stepenwolf in the white, trying to come in to do something. This is. They virtually cleaned up everything in the 83 season, and here they are trying to take the Gucci Cup International. But we'll see in the next 7 minutes what happened. And in the meantime, it's Gonzalo Pierres now getting set, and he unleashes the shot. The ball rolling to the goal. J.J. Booty, it's partially cleared by Juan Martin. Carlos Zimmerman coming in to clear. It's Brad Alexander coming back to help out. They're twisting and turning. Can't quite see, but here comes Christian Laprida. Are we going to see a breakaway solo effort? But there's the attempted block, and it's nicely blocked there as we see number 3 coming in, and a whistle by Seth Herndon, the umpire for White Birch. Carlos gives it a ride. It's bouncing up to the goal. Is it deflected? No, it's over the back line. And a whistle. Gonzalo Pierres. There's Gonzalo's shot, but it's up and it's wide and to the left. Peter coming in for Stepenwolf. Christian hits a very strong ball out to the boards now. As number 2 comes in, Carlos Gracida turns it around the corner to his number 3. Interception possibilities looming here as Stepenwolf get away quickly. They're on the move, takes it on the near side. That's Brad Alexander against the boards now. Brad, there's the follow-up situation by number 4. It's Christian Zimmerman. The ball still in play. Zimmerman and Brad downfield. Look for the shot inside. It's rolling up towards the goal, but it's over the back line. Peter Brandt. Now then, a loose ball partially as number 3 comes in again. This is Perez coming around the outside. Juan Martin with a fine bouncing ball over the head. There's a chance for Brad if he can break away. He can't as it's picked up here by Perez now. Left the play to Peter Brandt, who's got a little room to move. Over comes Christian Zimmerman, but look out, it's the 10-goal player on the move. Look at this man go. There's a fine-looking shot over the halfway line, but the pressure's mounting as number 4 comes in. The ball is right there. Back comes Christian Zimmerman. Gets in the back shot. Perez tries to pick it up. J.J. Boot jumps on the play. Now, 2 men in white coming back. Juan Jose. Unable to get away as it's picked up here by a couple of players, and we do have a whistle of Stepenwolf. Okay, with just 1 goal separating these 2 very fine champions. Christian Laprida. Christian coming in for a second shot. Bang, deflected off of the back of J.J. Boot. Perez with a fine shot. Correction, that's Carlos Gracida. Christian Laprida. Juan Martin Zavaleta. Juan Martin slowing things down as Brad Alexander trying to take his position downfield looking for the pass, but we may see a first-time shot to the goal. There it is rolling up, and it's just going to be wide. So, Peter Brandt. But it's not, it's number 3, Perez coming away. Perez downfield now. Here comes Carlos Gracida. Carlos on the move pretty quick. Downfield over the halfway line, going to the south goal. There's the approach shot. He's off and running to the races. This looks like a great individual effort. There's the shot towards the goal. Back comes Christian, but no contact with the play. Christian Laprida turns it around the corner, but this is Perez there. But he's challenged by Brad Alexander. Now, Stepenwolf. They got a little room to move, but the umpire calls them back. Defense, it would seem, as they're going to force the Stepenwolf team to go behind their own goal. And it's Carlos Gracida. 9-8. There's the shot, and it's through. 10 goals to 8 now. Polo games. At the end of the game, we're going to have everybody, and then we invite you to come on down and meet these folks. So do be with us at the end of the game. Okay, still a couple of goals in it, and it's White Birch with the lead. Christian Zimmerman tries to react quickly, but it's Christian Laprida waiting for Brad Alexander. There's a nice through ball now. Can Brad Alexander pick up this ball? Peter Brandt coming into cover. There's the near side shot. Perez downfield again, and look out, we have J.J. Boot coming away. Now, Christian Zimmerman coming in. It looks as though J.J. Boot's broken his mallet. He has indeed, going off to replace a broken mallet. No official timeout. Wait a moment here as we see Carlos Gracida coming downfield on his own, looking over the shoulder. Perez comes in to take the man right in front of goal. There's the little push shot. Surely this is goal number 11, and yes it is. White Birch by 3. White Birch by 3 goals, and they're out in front by 3. Checking with the timekeeper. 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining. Now then, at the halfway line, Juan Martin coming in. There's the attempted back shot by Carlos Gracida. Juan Martin and Christian Laprida. What kind of a shot is that? That was a very unusual shot, but effective nonetheless. Now, A back shot from Perez. Here comes Carlos Gracida, who's had an outstanding game in getting away from the hook of Christian Zimmerman. We're off again, this time to the south goal. Can they catch him? This White Birch team are loaded with horseflesh. He's at the edge of the 60 yards. Going down for a second attempt. It's up to the back line and it's over. And Christian Laprida desperately trying to get something back on the board as the time is becoming the enemy for the team in the white. An attempted knock out of the air. JJ Boot recovers nicely and breaks away from Christian Laprida. It's JJ. JJ's approach shot looks good, right in front of goal. It has enough leg on it and it's through for goal number 12. Goal number 12. So the White Birch team really putting on the pressure this afternoon in the final chukker. And see, Brad Alexander on the paint pony this time. Brad has no play, Christian Laprida coming in. But it's going to be Carlos Gracida. Here's Brad again, we don't have too much time remaining. Turning the play is Christian Laprida downfield. He's about 80 yards out, he may get hooked, he sweeps it inside. Tries to take it on the near side. Juan Martin with a first time shot right off the back of that player. That was Carlos on the head. Now, with not too much time remaining, there is the bell, ladies and gentlemen. So the Gucci Cup International goes to White Birch by a score of 12 goals to 8. Won't you join us on field side for the presentation? And at this time, we're going to ask Senator Murphy to come up, together with our friend Mr. Stanley Winkling, the General Manager of Gucci, to make the presentation.
George, if you'd like to come this way, you'll find Steph right here. There you go.
And so, there you go. Thank you very much. That cup is unbelievable in weight. I don't know. You're just gifts, and Christian, if you'd like to go ahead and receive from Mr. Stanley Winkling your trophies, and from Senator George McGovern. McGovern, what am I saying? Senator George Murphy. And so, practice makes perfect, you know. Juan Martin getting a little words of encouragement from the Senator. And so, Mrs. William Ilvasaker coming in to present the champagne trophy, which has a little liquid in the bottom of it. If the umpires and the third man are available, if they can hear us, we'd also have gifts for you, and we'd very much like it if you could come through, and we'd like to say thank you to you too. That's Seth Herndon, Daniel Gonzalez, as well as referee and third man, Howard Hipwood. If anyone can see them, perhaps you'd like to send them forward so we can give them their presents as well. Looks as though we have some champagne buckets also for both teams. And so whilst we have everybody on the stand, ladies and gentlemen, could we have one round for both teams? What do you say, the winners and the runners-up this afternoon? The umpires are coming. Danielle, thank you. Would you like to go upstairs?